What's up, YouTube? That one guy, 2017 here, and I am just checking in. I am on my way home from work. I did a full 10 last night. We thought we might get off a little early. Didn't happen, which is totally okay. I did not get a lot of overtime last week, not as much as I was hoping for anyway. So we'll just be picking up some this week to try to help out, make up for last week. With that said, I actually only have an 8-hour shift tonight, not 10. I signed up for a 10, but he had like 40 people too many sign up, or something to that effect. So he came around and just basically started taking people off of it, because there's just not enough stuff. There's not enough equipment. There's enough work. There's just not enough equipment for all of us to do it. So I was pretty pumped about that because I didn't get much sleep. So, I mean, I know I need the overtime, but I didn't get much sleep yesterday, and I'll be honest, I'm dragging right now. So it was kind of nice to have that happen, I guess, because of that. So otherwise, not a lot going on this morning. With my extra 2 hours tonight, I will probably stay up just a little bit so I can get the front yard mowed, but the grass has to dry a little bit, so it's kind of a catch-22. I need to get it done. I want to get the extra sleep, but I have to wait for the grass to get dry so I can mow it. Otherwise, it'll look like poop, and I don't want that. So that's my plans for this morning. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I was so tired when I went, or still asleep, I should say. I guess I had just woken up, but I was still so asleep when I went that I completely spaced on it, and just did not get much of the food I actually intended to get. I had a list made up, and I forgot it at home, so I just kind of was winging it. So that's another thing I could do today, but I probably won't. I'll probably do that on the way home tomorrow. I'm tired today, and I feel like I'll probably have the same results if I try. I'll probably end up getting a lot of stuff that I had gotten yesterday for no reason. So that's pretty much it. I really don't have a lot of stuff. So I'm playing with different settings on my phone, okay? And I found AE lock, which basically is just going to lock the exposure I set it at, and that's because of the sun. However, with a curvy road, it doesn't take that into effect. So let's see what happens when we turn it off. I mean, that's darker now, isn't it? But it looks better. I don't look like a highlighter necessarily. My shirt still does, but it's because it's lime green. So anyway, plans for this week. Well, I am working all week, and as far as I know, I am working one day this weekend, the first day, so it'll be a 6th day. Now, that could absolutely change into a 7th, but as of now, it looks like a 6th, so that's kind of what I'm going to plan on. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Going forward, I'm thinking we'll probably get more 7, so I might get one more 6 and then a 7, and very beginning of October, it slows way down. So I should get down to probably having my weekends off and, maybe only being required to work 2, maybe 3 10s during the week. Now, I might continue to do more 10s just because, obviously, that's better money when you do. Man, that sun is messing with me. Let's try to refocus. I don't want to put AE on again because curvy road and all. Anyway, that's the advantage of doing these. Ooh, that got real weird, didn't it? Is that doing anything? Maybe. Yeah, that looks a little better until I turn again. But anywho, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the schedule. I'd like to get back to putting these up every day, but again, I kind of told you guys with the overtime that's not likely. But once it slows down, so at the end of September, we should get back to a daily schedule, and until then, unfortunately, it'll probably be 2, 3, maybe 4 a week. I can do the best I can, and that's about all I can do. I still have to sleep and pay attention to the road, and obviously I can drive and record these. That's not the issue. The issue is then when I get home, I have to edit, and once I edit, then I have to upload. Once I upload them private so that nobody can see them, so that I can then go into YouTube itself and do any extra editing I want to do. I'm sure you noticed on the last few, there were no cards, there were no There were no links at the end. The tag, well, you guys can't see the tagging, I guess, but I can tell you the tagging has been lacking because I haven't really had the energy to look up tags and stuff. The titles have been lacking just because I haven't had the energy to look up good titles. There's little tools that I can use to do all that sort of thing, but it all takes time. And again, the phone works fine, but I can't really look up all that other stuff or put those links in with my phone or tablet. So I use my laptop. Well, my laptop is very old and slow. I mean, it works. It gets me onto YouTube. It's just very slow. And that's fine if I have time. I'm not like a super impatient person where I can't just be patient and wait for everything to load. That's not gonna work. Hang on. That helped almost none. Yeah, maybe a little. But anyway, that's why they're slow to come up. That's why I'm sure you can look at them and you can see the views have significantly dropped off, and that's because I'm not tagging, I'm not linking, I'm not putting all the hyperlinks in, I'm not using the metadata. I'm really just bare bones in these videos, and that's okay. You know, the few people that are watching them clearly are the people who pay attention, and that's awesome. But my videos are suffering because of it. So, but at the same time, I don't want to just stop and wait until September because, you know, I promised you guys I was going to try to get, you know, a few up at least a week, and so far so good. That's what we're getting. With that said, I really am coming up with some ideas that I want to try to, you know, once my schedule opens back up again, I have some cool ideas for things I want to do with the videos. It has to wait until I can get together with people to do them. So, I'm not gonna, you know, let the cat out of the bag on it right now because, you know, I don't want to promise the moon and then under deliver. I know I've already promised a couple different videos that I just haven't been able to do, so and I apologize for that, but again, I can only do what I can do. So, alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shut this one down because I'm just about to town, and then when I get home I'll edit and upload and everything. But as always, I'm gonna ask you guys, please subscribe, like this video if you thought it was alright. Again, I know they're lacking, but I'm doing my best. So if you can even give me a courtesy, you know, give me I feel bad for you, like, I could take that too. And go ahead, and if you think this one's decent, go ahead and share, of course. So alright guys, I'm gonna quit it now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.